The United States of America is the world's first economic, political, military, technological, and cultural superpower. It is undoubtedly the most influential nation of our time. This great country has managed to maintain hegemony in the world since the beginning of the 20th century, consolidating itself especially during the two World Wars. On the morning of September 11, 2001, two planes hijacked by Al-Qaeda impact on the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York, and a third in the Pentagon, killing more than 3,000 people, becoming the worst terrorist attack in the history of the United States. This attack started the so-called War Against Terrorism that involved direct military intervention in Afghanistan and new air security measures never seen before. In 2004, on the excuse that Saddam Hussein's regime had weapons of mass destruction, the United States leads an international coalition and invaded Iraq. Saddam Hussein is captured and sentenced to death. But the insurgency here carries out a guerrilla war that causes thousands of deaths in the American ranks, until in 2011, Barack Obama withdrew his troops, leaving a power vacuum that will occur in the rise of the Islamic State. At the same time, one of the biggest economic crises in history broke out in 2008 after the bankruptcy of the Lehman Brothers. Since then, the country has faced several dangerous scenarios: tensions with Iraq, the Syrian war, a possible new economic crisis, and countless other problems. After the September 11 attacks, in which the United States assumed much of the war leadership in the fight against international terrorism, it is going through a time of reorganization of the international system. This reorganization process takes more than a decade. The governments of Russia and China have grown stronger in recent years, competing with the USA and questioning its power as a world power. However, it was with September 11 that the United States could have the tools to try to consolidate a leadership based on the multilateral consensus under Washington, a scenario that collapsed the Trump administration. The crisis caused by COVID-19 has generated geopolitical impulses that exacerbate the confrontation between China, Russia, and the USA. Everything indicates that the next 4 years will be fundamental for the United States to become a hegemonic and lonely power. But if it fails against the Chinese and Russian strategy, it will be evident that the American power is in decline and is unable to contain its powerful adversaries and impose their will on the system. That is, they must share their power with their adversaries. Do you think the United States, China, and Russia have a trade war? Could the end of US hegemony come? Do you think a new Cold War is coming?